bad Melanie Barbie. Oh, tell him by the title. Y'all know it's about to get a little juicy. I don't even know where to start. I'm watching Superfly, y'all. But okay, so what's wrong with me? Yeah. Basically, I actually like seen him on Instagram before. You know, I was liking some of his pictures and stuff like that. And it was crazy. We gonna name this boy.
A few moments later.
Antoine. He was real cute. Whatever. Went to this school not that far from where I went to high school at, and whatever. So you know, this real dumb, but I'm using this as a light because like I got my hat on, so it's blocking. It's because I've been roughing it, y'all. My ponytail is really messed up, but y'all really can't tell that though because I got my hat on. Well, I seen him at the skating rink. My first impression was he cute, but I'm like, wait a minute. No, that wasn't my first impression. My mind going in, if I see him, he was cute. He actually wasn't that cute to me when I seen him in person. Antoine was really short. It's really short. Maybe a couple inches taller than I am. And I'm 5'1". So he's about 5'3". So maybe 5'4" at the most. But anyway, I see him, I'm like, looks like a little boy. You a year older than me, you look like a little boy. What is this? I don't like that. But nah, but for real though. So I see him or whatever, and I text my best friend. I'm like, he not what I thought. I kept saying stuff about him, but he not like what I thought and stuff like that. She was like, So then what's crazy is I see him. So he came to my job or whatever, came through drive-through, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I heard him order and stuff like that, but I didn't hear the voice. And then he pulls around, and you can see, so basically like where I take orders and stuff at, it's a window right there, so you can see what cars, what people's faces look like before they come around. I'm like, oh my gosh, like this boy is in my drive-thru. Like I went to the bathroom because I was so nervous because I'm like, oh y'all, I gotta go to the bathroom real bad. I can't hold it. I need somebody to, my finger gonna be up. Can y'all take the order? So me trying to be sneaky, I tried to stay in the bathroom as long as I could so I wouldn't be able to see his face. Next thing I know, by the time I come back, so I guess my job was really going really slow that day, because by the time I came back, his order, he was just about to put something on. I'm like, oh my gosh. That is why I went to the bathroom, because I did not want to see his face. Like I was so nervous to see this boy that doesn't even know I exist. But so I opened the window and I gave him his total. He very respectful. He said thank you and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay. He very respectful, asked for some stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like trying to like look in his eye or whatever like that, trying like kind of looking at his eye while he not looking at me, but it was kind of hard because he was kind of looking at my eye too. I'm like, okay, I can look away because like eye contact just makes me so nervous. So what happened? So after that, I didn't see him again. So I text my best friend like, wait a minute, he actually cute. I seen his face up person.
She's like, what you gonna do? I'm like, I don't want to slide in his DMs because I'm not about to seem thirsty. Like, I mean, I'm not thirsty, but I'm saying I don't
want to seem like I'm not about to slide in your DMs first. Like, that's dumb. So, what if you're not feeling me? What if you got a girlfriend? The list goes on. And I'd be nervous and stuff like that. That's why I'm not about to just sit up here and slide in nobody's DMs, because just because you ain't posting nobody don't mean nobody ain't in the picture. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah though, so then I wound up seeing him again, and so that was messages because he lived around there actually. So fast forward, so I see him a couple more times or whatever like that, and I slid in his DMs, but not for the purpose y'all think I'm talking about. The purpose I slid in his DMs is because I think I like some shoes that he had on, or maybe his outfit. I'm like, oh, this outfit hard. Just been on some cool stuff. And, I'm not even thinking about, sliding his DMs, yeah, you cute and all that, but I wasn't thinking about that. So I'm like, oh, your outfit cute. He was like, good looks. I left it alone. He then proceeds to DM me back, talking like, aren't you this boy's sister? That, he like a brother to me, y'all. He not my real brother, but he like family. So I'm like, yeah. like, oh, I thought you looked familiar and da da da. And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, so we just got to talking and stuff like that. And his birthday, Antoine's birthday, is the day after mine. So, okay, Aquarius gang, okay. It's like we DMing back and forth. So then he proceeds to tell me to text him. I'm like,
okay, so you know.
I'm excited to tell at this point. So I'm like, in my mind, he told me to text me. I'm not just about to text you back when you tell me to text you. So I waited a couple minutes, and I waited a few minutes, and I texted him. So then it was a real good conversation. We was talking back and forth and stuff like that, and basically, it was good or whatever. So then after we got to talking and stuff like that, it led to the first time we FaceTime. And when the first time we FaceTime, it was cool. I was so nervous because, like, I don't usually do those type of things. Like, I don't be on FaceTime with boys unless they my friends or, like that. So I really was kind of nervous, but it was cool. So we was FaceTiming. He wound up falling asleep on me. I still don't know to this day if he actually fell asleep on me or because he was at his friend's house, because we was on FaceTime until he got to his friends. Then he was sitting up eating pizza, and the next thing I know, he laying down and he's snoring. Anyway, fast forward. So we talking and stuff like that. And I asked him, did he want to link up? Like, actually see each other. Like, I'm done playing games. I'm not about to play this game with you. When I'm going to see you, all that. Like, let's just link up. Let's just go ahead and do it. So it was Saturday when I asked him, but I wound up doing something else anyway. So then he said Sunday we would do something. I was actually about to go to my auntie's house Sunday for her birthday. It was somebody's birthday or something like that. I think we was going to her house. I'm like, what time are you coming to get me? So he was like, I'm coming to get you at like 4. No, I asked him, was we still linking up today? Because, people love to play games. He was like, that's what we talked about, right? I'm like, yeah, but it was like 1 something in the afternoon, and we didn't say nothing about it. So I had to be sure, like, we wasn't doing nothing. Then I was going with my family to the family stuff. So then he was like, what, you got something to do? So I told him no, I didn't have nothing to do, even though I really kind of did. But I kind of like didn't go to the family event because we was hanging out. And I'm like, okay. Like, I told my mom that I was hanging out with this boy, and this, because my mom knows, like, I never brought anybody around her. I never went on a date ever. So she like, who is this boy? I'm like, Mom, you can't meet him because I don't even know this boy, let alone for y'all to be meeting. This not my boyfriend. This is barely even a person I like yet because I don't really know him. So, and he wound up texting me. He was like, he was looking for his mom some shoes. And I'm like, okay, that's cool, whatever. He was telling me, like, what type of shoes he was getting her for her birthday, because her birthday is about to come up and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh, them shoes cute that you was trying to get her. But he was running to, like, different stores because they didn't have them in her size, or I forgot they didn't have it in her size, or they didn't have it in stock. So then he finally texts me, like, I'm on my way. So I'm up here getting ready, and I didn't text back okay because I was just kind of getting ready. I was kind of like, okay. He was like, okay. I'm like, with a question mark. I'm like, yeah. I felt he was one of the people, I'm not moving until I get a response back. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. So then he outside.
Oh my God.
After he said he was outside, I was just so shook. I was so shook, y'all, because I never did nothing like this before. I'm talking like it's something else more than what it really is. But I never been like on a date with anybody. I never got in a car with a boy like that. So it's kind of like, baby girl. I was so nervous. So I couldn't come right out because I was kind of ready, but then I kind of wasn't. I started to put on my shoes, make sure my edges was still slayed because I had them wrapped up, and then my hair was still curled. So but for the day, pretty much, I just wore like a simple, this boy got this brand line where I live. I wore one of his shirts, and then I wore some ripped jeans with like the little cuts at the bottom of the jeans. Like, maybe if I can find a picture, I can show you what I'm talking about. But yeah, and then my Air Force Ones, and then this like mini backpack, and that was it. So I did something real simple. So I go outside, and I'm nervous as hell. So I get to the car, and I open up the door, and I get in. He just looking at me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so weird. This is so weird. Like, I'm just shy. So this is like so weird or whatever. We driving or whatever, and he like, what you want to eat? I'm hungry. So what we gonna eat? I'm one of the people, like, I really don't care at some time. So that was one of the moments I really didn't care. Whatever he ate, I was gonna eat too. So he was like, what you want to eat? I'm like, he's like, you want to sit down? Do you want to just take out and stuff like that? He was like, all right. I really didn't care. So I forgot what he had said. And I'm like, anything but my job food, because that's all he be eating for real. So he's like, all right, no, I'm just playing. We're not going to do that or whatever. So I chose Fridays. And I'm like, okay, we're going to sit down at Fridays. So then he was like, is that expensive? I'm like, no, have you not been to Fridays? So he was like, oh, I'm just trying to save money right now. So don't tell me. First of all, that kind of blew me in a way. But then I thank him for his honesty. Like, thank you for being honest. Like, you on a budget right now. But don't ask me wherever. And then I'm like, I'm not even choosing an expensive place. So, he like, I'm going back to school or whatever like that. So I'm like, okay, I get that. But, I'm like, okay. He was like, you want to get some Chipotle? I'm like, yeah, that's cool. I was kind of like, I don't know, because I just had Chipotle the day before that. But I'm like, I guess, whatever. Food is food. You paying, bro? Fine by me. So we get to this Chipotle where I live. This Chipotle, like, by this mall or whatever. So I'm like, okay. I never been to this Chipotle. Okay. So we went there or whatever. And his mom called. And he was telling, she was like, she need her car back. And he got his own car, y'all, but he was driving his mom's car at the moment, because I guess it was maybe blocking the driveway or whatever, I don't know. But he was driving her car. So he like, I'm like, all right, let's just go back to the house, switch into your car or whatever. He was like, no, we already here now, because I guess she was about to go out with her friends and stuff like that. He was like, we already here now. We about to just go in, get our food. And I'm sorry, y'all, I just had some popcorn, so it's just something in my mouth. And so he was like, let's see, what's this video at? 14 minutes, 15, 14. I don't really want this video to be long. I'm about to end this video right here, because I'm going to just go into detail more and more. So I don't want this to be like 25-minute video. So I'm going to just cut this video short. Y'all know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Hey, you ain't gonna stop me. Hey, but you know what to do. I'm going to drop my social medias below. Mwah.